killed it with my fucking super. Because I'm a fucking badass.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Chris from my channel, Chris P44S. And today I'm going to be talking about solos, duos, and squads. So just going right into solos, the nice thing about playing solos is you can take your time, you can go at your pace, and you can do things your way. The problem with solos, though, is that sometimes you get stuck at a difficult spot, or you want to farm a certain monster to get better armor or equipment, and this is kind of a long process in solos. So what are your options? If none of your friends are online, you're going to have to join up with a random squad, and that's where the problems start, is playing with random people. But before I talk about that, I want to touch on duos real quick and why they're different from squads. So the only thing really that separates duos from squads is, number one, you're only playing with one other person, so that scales the monster's difficulty to a lesser degree than if you're playing with 3 or 4 players, obviously. So if you guys don't know, the more players you have in a world, the stronger the monster becomes, i.e. more hit points and deals more damage. Playing with one other person is nice because you get that extra sword and you get that extra palico. So you actually have that party of 4. It's you, your friend, or your duo partner, maybe he's random, and your palico and his palico. So this is nice because the palico can use the palico equipment like the Vigor Wasp delivery, which I don't know, I use it all the time when I'm playing by myself or when I'm playing with one other person. And you'll lose that if you play with a squad of 3 or a squad of 4. As you progress later in the game, your allies or your hunting partners should be helping you heal or helping you buff. There's the little difference from duos to squads. I kind of touched on what squads is about too. When you play squads, obviously the monsters are going to become a lot stronger and they're going to have a lot more HP. Here's another big battle with squads are you playing with random players or are you playing with people off your friends list that you know that you're in a voice chat party outside of the game or in Discord? That's really the big battle. Is playing solo is more of like a personal preference, I think, for a lot of people because they want to take things at their pace and do things their way. And when you start to play with anybody else, randoms or not, you're going to have to compromise somewhere, and there's going to have to be a compromise somewhere to fit both person's play style, because one person might like just rushing story missions and another person might like doing a lot of the optional side quests, uncovering everything there is in a map the first time you get there. They're going to want to pick up every herb and bug and that sort of thing. So there's going to be a lot of conflict when you play multiplayer in any game, really. But for Monster Hunter World, a big problem that I was having when I'm farming and I'm just playing with random people is that there's no tactics. Like, there's no tactics. It's just pretty much a free-for-all. When you join, across the board, solo, duo, or squads, the failure or the requirements for the quests are pretty much all the same. 50 minutes and 3 feints. Those aren't limited to your player. Like, if you're in a squad, you still only get 3 feints, but the feints could be anybody. Like, it's a group. It acts as a group thing. So, like, there could be one guy in your party who's really bad who gets knocked out 3 times, and then you fail the quest. And it's like, well, you've been in this quest for half an hour, so how is that fair to you? So that's the big dilemma. So what my advice to you is, if you enjoy playing solo and you get stuck, go ahead and jump into a group with randoms, but just keep in mind that you're going to be rolling the dice. And if you're someone who likes playing squads, but you keep failing, try doing it solo, because it'll probably be a lot easier for you, because it might take you a little bit longer. Yeah, but like, it's going to take you a lot longer if you keep failing with a random party. So what I suggest is that you try playing it solo. Like, if you get stuck anywhere in Monster Hunter World and you're a solo player, try multiplayer. If you usually play multiplayer and you're getting stuck at a spot, try playing solo, because solo is going to make it a lot easier. It'll take more time, like I said, but the monsters are going to be dealing less damage, and the monsters are going to have less health. from what I've read online, is there's like some unknown component to monsters and playing multiplayer where they basically can act irrationally or act like you've never seen before when playing with 4 people. So the big takeaway from this video is, if you get stuck, try playing whatever you're not. If you're a solo player, try playing multiplayer. If you're used to playing with more than one person, try playing with solo. Or I really like just playing duos. I like playing duos because the monsters don't get that much stronger and they don't get that much more health points. Another thing to keep in mind too is that from everything that I've looked up and all the research I've done, I don't believe that you get any more rewards for playing with more people or not. But that's just my take on it. You're ultimately you're the one who has to decide how they're gonna play Monster Hunter World. And I know it can be super frustrating, but you're just gonna have to keep on grinding, or you're just gonna have to put the sticks down. So that's gonna be my video. Keep in mind, I am still trying to get 1,000 subscribers by February 20th, and there's only like 25 days left. So if any of you guys can help out, you know how to subscribe to my channel. I'll probably catch you in the next video that you have a question on and I have your answer to. That's it for now, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.